Good day, happy travelers. Seven Continents Travel Agency here today talking about the Carnival Mardi Gras and the food that was served on the 7-day cruise that I just took here about 2 days ago here at the end of November. So the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you some pictures. I'm going to show you the menu. Then we'll also talk about our experience. It's important to know that in the main dining room, the MDR, the food isn't cooked one-to-one. It isn't, hey, I want this. The food is cooked in batch format, and so in terms of the quality, I kind of go in with it with that in mind. That hey, this is made for hundreds of people, not just me. And I will say the quality reflects that. Is it edible? Yeah, it's edible. Are you going to jump out of your seat and do cartwheels? No, I've only done that a handful of times, and that's at one-to-one restaurant. Hey, cook, I want this. They cook it to order. This, it's a cruise ship, and Mardi Gras is a big cruise ship. So what you see here is this is the pepper steak. This really tasted like a Philly cheesesteak, pepper steak, because there's green peppers in it, not the pepper in the French fries. Well, we were quite puzzled on it. The taste, it was okay. You'll see it on the menu a little later. This wasn't a popular option. It's worth noting that you can get up to 2 entrees for free, and then a third one is $5 more. And you may I get 2 just in case one of them is not good. So if I got this, I would move on to something else. Then we move on over here. This is the clams and pasta that my dad enjoys that, and it comes with 3 clams and some butter noodles and pasta. This was what I got. It was the bacon wrapped chicken, not very good, very dry to me, and spinach right there. It was fine. I also get the steak every night. Whatever I get the steak with it. If I order it 100 times, or heck, 10 times, half the time it's 30 to 40% gristle with a little bit of meat. That's where I get 2. And then the scalloped potatoes, they were pretty tasty. And this is I believe this was a chicken, a breaded chicken dish meal. We'll see it on the next, when we get to the menu. This is Bolognese lasagna day, extra beef. My dad said this has extra beef on it. I've had it before. Somehow, surprisingly, tastes. I was surprised how much taste it didn't have. It needed a little bit more salt. Once I added some salt to it, it had a little bit more flavor. Chicken parmesan was actually pretty tender. My kid really enjoyed this. And then the ribs, that's what I ordered to go along with my daily steak. It was, you know what, it had good flavor. The meat, just because it was cooked in bulk, like the leathery belt kind of taste. I don't know how many of you have ever tasted your belt that you put around your waist, but it had more of the leathery, overcooked, overheld. Pork is very sensitive to cooking in bulk. It was a good idea. It's just, and I ate it. It just, did I go, wow, I would recommend this? No, the corn here was not good. If somebody would have told me it was cooked the day before, and French fries never hold well. The coleslaw was good though. Now I need to make sure I'm just trying to be honest here. I'm not trying to be super critical. Did we eat it? Yes. Was it edible? Well, the corn wasn't. I didn't eat the corn. But hey, on this cruise, every day you had the option to add a sushi boat for an additional $26. We actually did this cruise. One of the days, the menu didn't look super appealing. Added this, and 3 people fed on that, and it was rather enjoyable. We enjoyed this a good bit. Fair amount. The presentation's good, and it comes with a salad. C-Day brunch. I don't know if it's a little known secret, but on the days when we're not in the port, well, they are also open on port days just for a little bit. But when you're at a fun day at sea, uh, until about noon, you can go down to your main dining room. In this instance, it was the Palm Deck 6, which is in the back of the boat, and you can enjoy a CDA brunch. I normally get a breakfast burger. And this is what it looks like here. They got two different kinds, one with egg, one without. This is a relish, tomato relish. Fries are okay. But I also get the 12-hour French toast. It is delightful. This is dried apricots on top, some powdered sugar and the syrup. This is probably one of my favorite things. This is my wife and kids' favorite thing. Here is the pancake, and it's pretty good. You see some bacon there and ham and hash browns. You can get that on the side a la carte. I'll show you the menu a little later. And uh, the Shebang restaurant. They have I don't know how long the promotion's going. Maybe it's forever, but you can eat shebang once free. Otherwise, it's $8 a person. And you can eat at the Italian restaurant for free. Otherwise, it's $8 a person. This is the spring rolls from that. I ended up with a sausage fish dish. It was fine. It was fine. It was a little sausage was a little dry, and then if you overcook the fish too much, it kind of flakes out. It was fun, but the taste was okay. It was fine. It really was. It was a fine dish. At the Italian restaurant, Thanksgiving, uh, just a friendly reminder: if you do the anytime dining on Thanksgiving, book early because it was a 2.5 hour wait, 160-minute wait, and well, 7 o'clock. We don't want to be eating at 10 o'clock, so we ended up going to the Italian place and we got shrimp. Shrimp was okay. Whatever was below the shrimp, I believe it's artichokes. That was not a good experience. And then this is the Thanksgiving dinner. We had Thanksgiving on the Magic last year, and then Mardi Gras this year, of course. The stuffing was good. The I don't eat yams. I can't do it. My whole life I've never been able to do it. Green beans. The turkey it's a different take on turkey. If you get the Oscar Mayer carving board turkey and kind of rolled it up, I imagine they put it on these big, huge sheets and put it in the oven for, well, mine was really dry. And then the gizzard gravy, that's what it's called, gizzard gravy. Brown gravy is gizzard gravy, is gizzard. I don't know. But this was really dry, really like beef jerky like at the edge. I think the Lido deck. I ended up at the Lido deck a little bit later, taking my kid to the teens club there, and they actually had a turkey that you could carve. So if you really wanted an authentic Thanksgiving experience, it looks like perhaps the Lido deck might have been a better chance. But deli meat was what we got in the Magic last year. Deli meat, well, the presentation, just how it folded, and it reminds me that it might not have been. It might have been a dude back there with a turkey breast shaving it. But if they told me they opened up a Walmart pack, I would have believed them a dab of cranberry there, and I literally mean just a small little dab. So that was that. Here's the menu. Here's the C-Day brunch menu, and again, make time for it. It's a fantastic. Really enjoy. It's part of your cruise fare. It's not any extra. You can go to the Lido deck and get that food if you want, or heck, you can do both. There's no rules. The bread basket, you don't get a basket of bread as the name might suggest. You just say, "Hey, I want a Danish," and they bring you a Danish. And you can order as much or as little as you want. I sent you a picture. That picture you saw a little bit ago. That was of I believe the Voyage, because they had the fried egg. The brunch burger has onions, fried onions, and mushrooms on it, and that's fantastic. Skillet cake was what you saw a picture. 12-hour French toast. I don't eat flaming hot tomato soup for breakfast, but if you do, that's the house specialty. There's other things here that you didn't see pictured. I'm not a big eggs guy, so you won't see me eat it unless it's on a burger. Steak and eggs I've had. Now, steak is about make a fist with your hand. It's a little steak, and it's gristle about 25 to 30% gristle. Fried chicken, again, not fried when you ordered it, fried a little earlier in the morning. It sits on hold. And anytime you fry food and it holds, you know how it breaks down. And if you don't, go to McDonald's, order some fries, eat them about 45 minutes to an hour later. That's what you're getting there. Never got the lox and the salmon, never got strips and grits or any of the stuff. We don't typically pay for stuff, but here's all the sides cropped here. But this is the menu from the phone kind of screenshot here. You can get as many of these or as little as you want. And then the dessert, we've got the banana cream pie before it's good. My kid likes chocolate chip cookies, 7-layer chocolate cake I got, and chocolate ice cream is always a hit. Pancakes is more of the traditional pancakes, not the skillet cake. Chicken nuggets, my kid likes mozzarella sticks. My kid likes mac and cheese and fluffy omelet. We did not do. Now on to some of the MDR. This is kind of what you will experience. The menu. Honestly, I've been on. Oh man, recently 6 of these cruises, and this is kind of the cadence, if you will. And it's like I said, there will be something to eat, and some of this might look good, some of it might not, but there's always something to eat. So here's the spring roll you saw pictured. You can get a little bit of spaghetti, shrimp cocktail. So this is, I'm not going to go through this, but this is the noted bonsai shrimp bonsai sushi, $26 plus gratuity. I believe it ended up being $30. And, I felt there was good value there. Again, Southern fried chicken cooked in bulk. I had it. It tasted pretty okay. Roasted leg of lamb, spaghetti. You got the beef steak salad. Grilled chicken breast that ends up being pretty dry. We've had it before. This is the everyday. You'll see the grilled chicken and steak every day. Steakhouse, if you want to pay a little bit more, there is less gristle on the surf and turf, so that's worth noting. For dessert, the Carnival chocolate melting cake is what we typically get. My kid gets chocolate ice cream. But we have had the cappuccino pot de creme. It was good. The desserts are tasty. They finished strong. Another one of the days, stuffed mushrooms. I enjoyed them. Linguine and clams. French onion soup I had actually kind of tasteless, a little lean on the salt. Just my thoughts there. Yeah. So if you chicken parmesan, you saw that picture. My kid had it. There's barbecue spare ribs. That's what I had. Pepper steak. That's what my wife had. Linguine and clams. That's what my dad had. So you saw all that pictured there. Yeah, grilled chicken and steak. Here's the Thanksgiving menu. The roasted tom turkey dinner is what we got. We did not get the pumpkin pie because we got it last year. It was a Jello, more of a gelatinous pumpkin. Like seriously, it's like a pumpkin flavored Jello. It was not Libby's pumpkin pie. But here's the other menu. Feel free to pause, take a look at it, and that'll help you. And then on one of the elegant nights, you got frog legs. If nothing as elegant as frog legs. Some glazed roasted duck from Emerald's. Every day they have an Emerald Selects. You've probably seen it on the previous pages, and that's the Emerald's Bistro's on the ship, and it's supposed to be like, hey, this is nice. It's a lot of pay per other options. They have the steakhouse, they have the seafood house, and there's many opportunities to spend more money on this. On this, I got the brisket, which was tough. That was a very, very tough cut of meat, and I got it with the steak, which was also gristly, so I ate pretty lean that day. My mom got the enchiladas, handed it to my dad. He enjoyed it. My dad got the penny, this with all the seafood stuff on it, and he seemed to enjoy that pretty good. And on the last day, typically I was on the last day, there's a thing called Baked Alaska. It's not baked in the sense of it's like Neapolitan ice cream with a meringue topping with a little bit of white cake breading on it. Hard to explain. I recommend getting it. It's very good. So that is the menu for the Carnival Mardi Gras. That's also been the menu for the Carnival Horizon, the Carnival Magic, the Mardi Gras a little bit ago. It varies a little bit. And in short, I guess I would just say it's net to okay. It's not bad. Like And I hope I put it there. At least now going in what it's like. And until the next video, I'll see you then.